Welcome back, Danger Cats, to another Danger Cats podcast. Me, your boy, just me, like always. Uncle Hack in the booth. Just a quick reminder, podcast 69. Use it at dangercatshop.com. Get yourself 15% off your order. Episode 69. I had something big and elaborate planned, but given the circumstances that we aren't allowed to pretty much do fucking anything, it's just me, sitting here by myself like a dickhead. Anyways, here's the episode. All right, welcome back. Episode 69. We made it. Took 3 years to get 69 episodes out, but hey, fuck it. We're here. Danger Jong, Patreon, Shoutouts, Darren Turner, Travis Cornelius, Stephen Bauer. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for supporting the channel. Exactly what I'm trying to get at. Thanks for the pledges. Appreciate you. Appreciate what you are doing, helping me keep afloat during this time. For those that do sign up, I will be mailing out official Danger Cat patches and some stickers just for doing so. Just for a thank you for supporting me. Even just by watching this, you're supporting me, and I thank you for that. Lots fucking going on. All I got to say, it's a mad world right now. And I don't know what to believe. I don't know about you or what you read or what you've been consuming during this time of sitting by yourself and just trying to cure your boredom. But at times like this, you know, I do think the virus is real. I'm not discrediting that. I'm not saying that it isn't. I'm not saying that it's not a problem. But the misinformation is what drives me mental with this. The not knowing. I'm a pretty free spirit human when it comes to just operating. I like for instance, when I'm on vacation, I don't need a plan. I don't need to know what I'm doing. I'm waking up, I'm doing my thing. I don't care. When it comes to work or life, I need to know. Like, these kinds of things bother me. And you cannot find any information about this virus or if you have pre-medical conditions, what is causing? They're saying blood types are a cause. They're saying, obviously if you have respiratory problems, it's creating more issues. And what a way to go. What a way to go. You get the coronavirus and say your lungs start filling up. You're basically choking to death slowly on a respirator. And this stupid thing, this fucking jewel that I chewed on is not helping me. I understand. I quit chewing and then I went to a different nicotine product. It's not smart, I must say. Not smart. I mean, for the time being, was it, fucking redneck chewing? Is that shit funny? Hell yeah, it's funny. Dipping's hilarious. And I actually chewed a lot. It became a problem. My gums started receding. But then I was like, okay, to stop chewing, I started vaping. Also, another fucking problem. So one of these days, I'm just going to quit nicotine products, not rely on them to just keep the fucking edge not shaking like a fucking homosexual at a weenie roast. And I don't mean that in a derogatory way. Don't blade me. Don't carve me up. Don't feed me to the fucking wolves because I said a joke, okay? It was just a joke. If you're a homosexual and you watch the channel, I'm with you. I have homosexual family members. I'm fine with them. I'm cool. Do your thing. I don't care. Especially in a time like this, if you're sitting here worrying about the homosexuals, I think there's bigger problems we need to be addressing. And yeah, sucks. Episode 69, I was planning on going back home and hanging out with my boys back in my hometown and doing a podcast with them, just getting shit-faced and having a good time, shooting the shit about funny stuff. But instead, I'm sitting in my condo all by myself, talking with a big glass of water. But it is Wolf Shirt Wednesday. I'm recording this on Wednesday. I don't know when it'll come out. Maybe Wednesday evening or Thursday morning, whenever you're listening to this. Wolf Shirt Wednesday is happening as I'm talking. That's what we should come out with next. Some fucking wolf shirts. That's what I think. I think that'd be deadly. I would love me some wolf shirts. Let me tell you. Yeah, but pandemic. I don't know, man. Crazy things are happening that are not getting reported. Like, I think that there's bigger issues at stake rather than this fucking virus. I think we're being lied to. And I know, oh, he's going crazy. He's going crazy. He's sitting in his apartment going fucking crazy. No, not the case. It's right in front of our eyes, man. There's so much shit that you can watch on the news. And if you took a second to dissect it, it's right there. It's right fucking there. You're looking at it and you're just letting it pass by you. Oh, this is crazy. Can't believe there's a world pandemic going on, and I just have to sit here with my thumb up my ass. And like, it irritates me that people aren't taking time to learn or, further themselves. There's so much to talk about in this episode that I'll be bouncing around. I apologize. I hope I keep you engaged, but for me personally, I think it's mad nuts, and I think that there's a lot of things that are happening that we will never know about. Of course, it's always been like that. I think governments are hiding a lot of shit. Like, you read that celebrities are going down in a pedophile ring. There's allegations against Tom Hanks, Celine Dion, Oprah, fucking who else? There was a list of fucking people, government officials, and there's indictments. Oh, man. 5G, there's reports of 5G networks that are popping up that are affecting human health that nobody's talking about. We're too busy being distracted by of homosexual pistol wielding methed out fucking idiot in Oklahoma that raises tigers. Everybody's just like, that just honed us all in, which is crazy. I did watch the show. I did. I was one of the suckers that got girl. I couldn't believe it was real. There's so much shit in there I could not believe was real. And it's a good thing for Netflix to throw it out to keep you distracted, because you're just like, man, this is fucking wild. There was like, throughout the whole episode, there's so much shit happening that you just, it's like, I seen a meme that was like when Homeboy showed up in that spider or whatever those fucking things are called with a skeleton in the front seat and Joker's painted all over it. You're like, this is like, if you seen it in person, and you've seen this guy driving down the street, be like, what in the fuck is going on here? But then you're just like, damn, this is so normal now. It's crazy. Yeah, this shit that we're going through, man. We're getting lined up outside of grocery stores like it's fucking communist Russia. You know, we're on the government's tit, all of us. And it sucks. Before we get into this, I want to tell you that this is what I mean. This whole liberal conservative divide means fuck all to me. And I hate when people, oh yeah, Jason Kenney, fuck him for one. Justin Trudeau, fuck him as well. It's been, the divide between humans, like using humans as a divide for government is just so dumb in my mind. It's so stupid. What are you fighting for? Huh? Like I've said before, it's basically like arguing about which STD is the best one to have. It makes no sense. You're I just think that humans are stupid, and I have a tough time wrapping my head around it. And I'm not saying I'm the smartest man on the planet. I've advocated numerous times at how fucking dumb I am. If anything, I'm adding to the pile of stupid. But who I am advocating for and is being affected by this tremendously is just the working class. Guys like me and you, females like me and you. Yeah, I'm a transgender now. Blah. But what I'm saying is just the working class. Men, women that go to work, want to come home, feed their families. They've done nothing wrong. They've abided by this system that we've been placed in to pay your taxes and trying to get ahead, putting a good roof over, trying to get your kids a good education, sending them to college so that way they don't have to go and carry fucking bricks around and just to get compensated for. They don't have to do that hard labor. And now those jobs have just been taken away. It's like you go sit at home, watch everything you've worked for possibly be in jeopardy, and we have no answers. We have no answers. We know nothing about this virus. We know nothing about it. I do think it's real. I think it is real. Do I think it's blown out of proportion? Yes. Yes, I do. I think it is. I think this is just, there's a lot. Now, to dive down that rabbit hole, is social distancing a good thing and washing your hands? Yes. Shutting down every fucking business and like the measures that have to be taken. Like today, my neck has been just jacked up for the past 8 days. I've fucking finally had enough. I couldn't sleep. I could barely get any sleep. Anytime I'd turn my head, I'd get a zinger down my spine, and it just sucked. I finally like booked an appointment, tried to get in with the chiropractor. I had to sit in my vehicle, and then when it was my turn to go in, they came to the door. They've tried to spot you, pointed at you, flagged you in. You came in. They wiped the pen down with fucking Lysol. Like, man, like it's insane. Every store you go in, there's lines on the fucking ground where you have to stand. Keep your distance. I'm hearing stories in Montana. People are fucking pulling guns on one another, like pulling weapons on one another over this virus. It's crazy. America is going to be a scary, scary place. And, you know, at this point in time, I do not disagree with those guys that were fighting for gun rights. Oh, well, they're always shooting up schools. Yeah, but that's why. Why is that? Why were they shooting up schools? It was always seemed to be the depressed, drugged out fucking this moron maniacs that were doing it. So there's another there's another rabbit hole to go down. There's so many rabbit holes to argue with on, you know, like who's right and who's wrong in all of this, you know? But those guys are going to be the scariest ones because they're going to be fighting for your freedom. They're going to be the ones that if the military comes knocking on your door and wants to shove a computer chip in your brain or in your body, those are going to be the guys that you need to fight for you. And everybody's just shit down their throats this whole time. Oh yeah, all those rednecks wanted those guns. They just want all the bullets, all the fucking grenades. And now your fate if the fucking military came and government officials are knocking on your door being like, put this computer chip, swallow this computer chip, and it's going to go through your body. Then fucking take this needle, put it in you. We want a computer chip in your fucking little web of your finger, your index finger and your thumb. And every time you want to pay for something, bop, right there. And then those are the fuckers that are going to be like, hell no, I don't want no goddamn computer chip in me. Fucking walk around like the Terminator. Those guys are going to be the ones fighting for your rights. Keep that in mind. Canada, we're fucked. We don't have no fucking guns. Christ. The ones that do have guns, you know, are hunters. It's tough enough to get a fucking weapon in this country, let alone, you know. I don't know, man. I don't know what to think. It's a crazy time. And living by myself gives me lots of time to sit, think, obviously read on the internet. And no, I'm not turning into a conspiracy theorist fucking jackass. I'm just saying question some shit. Question some shit. Why is the whole world locked down right now? Like when this first broke out, I'm all for it. Wash your fucking hands. Wash your fucking hands, people. Not that hard. Wash your hands, spread this to stop the spread of a virus. Makes sense to me. Makes perfect sense. Now, shutting down large events, okay, I can get behind that because that just speeds up. Self-distancing, okay. But then you see like the after effect of shutting everything down. And it's an eerie feeling. I've seen videos of New York City having fucking tanks and Humvees with military in there. Why do you need the military in heavily populated areas? Well, I wonder why is that a thing? Why are we under this watchdog? People snitching on one another. I heard of a woman in Lethbridge, Alberta, cut her friend's hair in a salon that was closed, get charged $1,500. Why? People are going to get desperate and starving. That's my take. And I don't know. I hope we are smart enough as a society not to come to the point where we're in the streets fighting one another with pitchforks and guns, and it just turns into this anarchaic, if that's a word, into this just gnarly state. I'm all for. I'm the fucking first guy. Fucking hands up right here. I would be the first guy. If they're like, hey, well, fucking, let's take out the government. Hell yeah. Figure something else. I'm not saying going and fucking killing everybody. I joke about it sometimes, and you joke about murder? Everybody does. Hell, I joke about suicide all the fucking time. All the time. I made a joke to my mom the other day. I was like, I would probably just kill myself, but it would be fucking hard because I live on the first floor of my condo complex. So what the fuck am I going to do? Jump off the ledge 2.5 feet onto my skull and just maybe get a broken nose out of it? That just seems stupid. That I'm just putting myself into COVID-19 quarantine for 14 days with a broken nose because I got to go to the hospital, get treated. And then guess what? They're like, wow, this place is obviously a hot zone or a hotbed, allegedly, for COVID-19. So we're going to need you to self-quarantine with that busted nose, you fucking idiot. I think that shit's funny. But yeah, I don't know. You read articles I seen in China that there was a riot on a bridge that's separated. Now, I don't know what it was about. I just seen the video and they just like, there was very vague information on it that I could find. There's probably more. I watched it, 2 days ago, a day ago. But Italy's another place. So everybody there, or in Sicily, the mob is basically saying, go raid and fucking ravage everything. The world is your oyster. Have fun. It's like remember on the Ninja Turtles, when Shredder puts out Bebop and Rocksteady? Or no, Taka and Razor? Razor? Was it Taka and Razor in Secret of the Ooze? Fuck, I can't think of their names. And they just said, fucking have at her. Have at her. Burn this motherfucker to the ground. That's what the Sicilian Mob is basically saying. Go have fun. All the gangs, go have fun. Fuck them. I don't want to. And now, again, I'm an idiot. I'm just making allegations. This is just what's in my head, what I think. Don't crucify me for what I fucking think. That's why I do this podcast. Hopefully make you think too and question shit. That's all Oh yeah, I'm going to take information from the guy that was snorting coke off stripper titties 2 years ago or fucking, encouraging people to do butt chugs. So what? I like to have fun. Fucking nail me to the cross and burn me. You can be a moron. You can act like a moron. Just don't think like one. That's all I'm saying. Should be my new slogan. If I ran for politics, that would be my slogan. Act like a moron. Don't think like one. Uncle Hack, 2020, baby. Fuck, what was I just talking? Oh yeah, the mob. But here's what I think. I think the mob is encouraging that behavior to a backlash to the government. I think they're pushing for a paperless society. So all your currency will be paperless. What the hell is that knocking? You hear that? That's something in this drawer. Never mind. But how does crime go? Everybody pays cash in crime. You can't trace it. Harder to trace. Oh, well, you can do Bitcoin. Also, that's an electronic currency. I know you can get away with cryptocurrency and make it happen. But when you have less paper trails, easier to get away with. So I could see why they don't want a paperless currency or paperless currency. Am I saying that right? I don't know if I'm saying it right. I can see that though. They don't want digital currency. So of course, and who are you going to fight for? If it came down to it, who would you fight for? It'd be like Mexico. Who are you going to fight for? The cartel? Cartel's going to pay you $5,000 a month to come hold a fucking AK-47. The government's like, hey, sit at home. We'll give you $2,000. But we also, the government is going to need their taxes back at the end of this. I don't know about you, but $5,000 a month to wield a fucking AK-47 and fight for my rights and my freedom for the cartel. Sounds a lot better. Sounds like I got a little more freedom over there rather than the tax man knocking on my fucking door in 6 months once it's all if it is in 6 months, when this is all said and done with, looking for his fucking money back. I'll go work for the tax-free guy. So if anything, Mexico is doing it right. This whole time, they want the fucking cartels. Again, all that violence and everything in Mexico is sad. It's fucking sad. There's a lot of people, that have just regular day human beings that do what me and you do, just want to go to work. They just want to be left alone. They just want to live their fucking life and be happy, that are getting gunned down in the fucking street because they seen something they shouldn't have seen. They were just in the wrong place at the wrong time, which is fucking wrong in my eyes. I don't condone it. I don't sit here and I'm not going to, dive that deep into it, but I don't know, man. There's just so much. There's so much to think about right now. 5G network. There's another one. It's proven. Medical experts have came out and said, like, this is affecting human life. So do we just drop dead when they switch on that 5G? There's 5G towers getting popped up every fucking where right now. There was a fella caught installing. This is annoying me. What is that? Something is just fucking, maybe it's the government, man. They're coming to fucking kill me. But yeah, 5G towers are popping up. The epicenter that started this whole shit that we're in right now, Wuhan, was the first to switch it on. Weird, right? Weird. I'm just saying, like, question things. I'm not trying to be the conspiracy guy. I'm really not trying to make you, hey, believe everything I'm telling you. I'm just saying question things. As the great George Carlin always said, question everything. That's your only right. You can question things. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with questioning everything you possibly can. I don't think we're getting the right answers. Governments have been, the Indonesian government admitted to lying about their cases. They said they didn't inflate it. They didn't want to put out the true number. Chinese government, the Central Intelligence also found out that the Central Intelligence of the United States also tells you all the truth. But they're claiming that China was lying. Weird. I didn't see that coming. But I don't know, man. I think you're going to see a lot of poor people come out of this, and it's sad. And a lot of people are scared and worried, especially business owners, especially, people that aren't considered essential workers. The service industry, is the service industry even going to come back? A lot of people that were going to school, going to university or learning trades, I guess trades, but I guess, I don't know, man. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to believe. I try and find as much information as I possibly can without, I don't know, and try and keep an open mind. Like, I seen on the news, they put it right there in front of us. Like in China, these motherfuckers are paying for things by scanning their retina. How fucking crazy is that? You walk up, place your items, boom, scan them all, bop, 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 bop. Look deadly, direct, deadly, look deadly. Look ever sick when you get your retina scan, bro. But you look right into this camera, whomp, paid for shit. They know everything, every single one of your transactions. You can't just hand your debit card to somebody and be like, hey, go get me a pack of smokes. No, they got to scan their eye. They know everything about them motherfuckers, and I feel bad. And it's no wonder that Hong Kong was under a siege, and you see all these Chinese people revolting against the fucking that communist regime. I don't blame them one bit. Would you? You want to live like that? I certainly don't. They fucking know enough about me. I know. Oh, the idiot on the internet is spewing all this bullshit. Like they don't know everything about me. Who's they? Oh fuck. Here we go. Who is they? Well, if you're so scared, who are they? Well, you know what I mean. Where does it end? Is this a power grab? Like, I don't know. I'm not, this is, if there's one to make you look terribly insane, hack, this is the one. This is the episode 69, looking like a fucking crazy cunt on the internet. Whatever. I don't care. This is normally how I think and I operate. I know in the past I did all them patch videos, which I think is funny. I did it out of humor. I thought it was fun. It made me laugh because it's just an oil patch stereotype. Most of the guys I worked with were pretty intelligent guys. You know, they made smart financial decisions. I got into the oil patch during, you know, I got myself square and then the dive fucking hit. And now look at us. We're trading oil here in Alberta for $4 a fucking barrel. My take on that? What's your take on that? Well, saddle up. I think Jason Kenney is a fucking stupid bastard for putting $8 billion into the Trans-Canada. At this point, what's the fucking point? Do you think oil's going to come back here? And every stupid cocksucker I see on Facebook, oh, it's all Trudeau's fault. How is it Trudeau's fault that the Saudis and the Russians are flooding the market? They're tanking everybody else. They're tanking them by trading and just upping production and trading at minimum pricing. We can't compete at that. We can't compete. What did I believe Alberta oil needs to trade at $35 to $40 a barrel, I believe. I don't have any notes in front of me, so this is just going off sheer memory, but like I said, I'm a fucking idiot. I am a fucking idiot. But for us to crack even at trading fucking oil to other fucking countries, we need to make $40 a barrel. Our oil needs to be at $40. And right now, last I looked, it was like $4 and I think like 20 cents, 27 cents. It was right in that $4 to $5 range. That was the last I seen. Why would you pump that much money into an industry? And like, if there's an advocate for Alberta oil, guilty as charged. But it's never on a government standpoint. It's always keep the boys working, keep money in the fridge, be able to pay for things. A lot of these men and women that work in the industry do that, so that way they can pay for things like a better education for their children, healthcare, taking care of your family, giving them things that they never had. You know, not everybody in the oil patch is some coke snorting fucking jackass that, you know, once he's off shift, he's getting every fucking hooker in Edmonton or wherever they're from to come to their hotel room and hoover schneef, smoke crack and drink liquor for 7 days before they go back to the rig. It's not like that. You know, there's a lot of smart people in this industry. And the reason they get paid a lot of money is because they are fucking smart. Now, the dum-dums and the boom that just created a bunch of companies, they're all gone. It's all gone. They're not getting through this. Trust me. They lost a lot of money because they were fucking idiots with it. I just think we're stupid. I think it was a stupid, drastic move on Jason Kenney's part here in Alberta to pump $8 billion into a fucking industry that's in the shitter right now. And it is. Call it what you want. We can argue about politics all you want, but let's look at this with a logical standpoint. Why would we, we're never going to beat these eco-Nazis. We don't have the balls here. So why, instead of just trying to fight fire with fire, do what fucking Japan did after they dropped the goddamn H-bomb, the old hydro bomb on them. They just invested in tech. We have an opportunity here to be world leaders in renewable energy and just fucking, you know, nobody would touch us. We would be not off the grid. We would be almost untouchable by producing renewable energy to all fucking corners of the planet. Nobody would fucking bomb Alberta. You want Wexit? That's how you do it. I've thought about this. You take that $8 billion, put it into infrastructure. We have the skilled workforce here in Alberta to do so. And all those fucking newfies we can hire that come up to Fort Mac to work all these labor jobs. Perfect. You can carry the steel around. There's your laboring. We have the skilled workforce, welders, electricians. My camera only records for 24 minutes at a time, or 25. I can't remember, 29, maybe 29 minutes, whatever this is at. But like I said, we have the skilled workforce to do so. The electricians, instrumentation, everybody in this province is a trades worker. Construction, we have it all. We would be able to be world leaders in renewable energy, and the fucking money we would have here, instead of like always, we got too many stupid fucking people. That's the problem. And as soon as you bring up renewable energy, they're like, fuck, how am I going to roll coal? How am I going to roll coal all over the province? Fuck Trudeau. Fuck the eco-Nazis. Fuck Greenpeace. I'm with you. I'm fucking with you. But I would rather be rich than fucking sit here and bitch to be broke. I don't know about you. I'd rather have money in my pockets, not pay be tax-free in a tax-free province, because our energy fucking sector feeds the world, and we're making trillions of dollars in a single province. We could be doing that. Canada could be very, very fucking wealthy. We just have stupid politicians like Jason Kenney and Justin Trudeau. We just have this complete moronic ideologies that always have us butting heads, instead of being, okay, well, let's see what they have to say and what I have to say, and let's figure out what the fuck the problem is here. Instead, it's like, fuck you, liberal. And as soon as you say something a little bit liberal, you're a fucking libtard. You say something a little bit conservative, you're a fucking Nazi. It drives me mental. I'm all for, you know what? I'm all for human rights. I am. I'll be the first one to say it. If you're gay, you should be treated exactly like a straight guy. Who gives a fuck? At the end of the day, if you care about what somebody does with a dick or a pussy, you're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot. That's all I have to say about that. Who cares? Who honestly fucking cares? But here we're just arguing about such stupid shit all the time, while, an irrational decision on the behalf of Alberta was made to pump $8 billion of your tax dollars into a fucking pipeline that may or may not go through. And plus, we're trading our oil at $4 fucking dollars. Talk about win-win, huh? You're going to be working, you're going to be taxed to death. We're going to be taxed to death, instead of just being like, well, we have, we have the natural resources to be, like I said, to be a world leader in renewable energy, but nobody can get behind, because all of a sudden it's like, wow, what about the petroleum industry? There's too much fucking old money in it that have fed your fucking brains full of all this propaganda. Whoa, renewable energy is bad. Well, then why is a Tesla have like warranty better than any vehicle you could possibly own? I think it's lifetime warranty on it. And as much as I don't want to go electric, and I'm not, I'm not saying all this because, Uncle Hack turned into some fucking hippie. It's not the case. I want to make money. I don't fucking want to work forever. I don't want to pay fucking mass amounts of taxes that are going to keep me broke. That's pretty much it. And after this, and like all the stupid fucks that are just running around being like, they're giving us $2,000 a month. That's what your human life is worth, by the way. $2,000 in the government's eyes. Your life should be lived by $2,000 and under. Well, that's kind of fucking libertarian for you to say. No, it's not. Because, what did I see? I made a comment on me. Oh, you fucking libtard. What, do you want to live off the government? I don't. That's the thing. I'd rather make my own money. Keep your fucking grubby fingers out of my shit. Fuck. Everywhere you're taxed. You're taxed at the pump. You're taxed when you pay. When you go in and buy a fucking coffee, you're taxed. When you get your paycheck, you're taxed. Oh, you want to live in your house? You're fucking taxed there too. Everywhere you go, it's taxes. That's all I don't like. Taxes. We're taxed to death as it already is. And now we're basically in a socialist state. The government has to give us money so that way we can go to the grocery store. It's fucked. It's fucked right now. And I wish people would wake up to the fact of what's happening and just question more. That's all I'm asking. Question things. Wake up. Instead of watching Tiger King, a bunch of three homosexuals fuck one another and all these sex cults that are happening in Oklahoma, Florida. That fucking show, man. But look past the news, CNN, all that. It's fear mongering. It's fear mongering. Keep you scared. Keep you worried. And I'm not helping, I guess, on this one. Actually, that's false. I'm not trying to fearmonger. I'm not trying to tell you what you can and can't do. Do whatever you want. Do whatever makes you happy. But I'll tell you this right now. When this is all said and done and shit is starting to go sideways, I'm fucking gone. I'm not living in this shithole country where I'm taxed to death. It's cold for fucking 10 months out of the year. You know? How fun is this? Sitting in your fucking house, not so much fun. But if this virus is as deadly as they think it is, and this is going to help, I'm okay with that. But that's the thing, we don't know. Nobody knows. You listen to medical experts and you don't know. One says one thing, the other says the complete opposite. So you're like, well, both these guys got medical degrees. Who do I believe? You don't know who to believe. That's the problem. At this point, if you made it this far, thank you. Uncle Axe lost his mind. He's been sitting alone in his fucking place, just thinking of shit, going down rabbit holes. I do this all the time. I do it regularly anyways. I just don't voice my opinion on it. That's all. Because then you look like the crazy conspiracy. You look like the crazy conspiracy theorist is what I'm trying to get at. You look like a nut job. As soon as you bring up some shit like this and people start, oh, whoa, buddy. You know, one guy in the fucking, when I was actually being a degenerate, picking up jewel pods like a fucking dipshit, looked at me and he said, yeah, man, 5G, man, 5G. And I was like, okay, I get this guy. He's reading, he's checking it out, he's looking into things. Like right now, I've seen independent journalists going into hospitals in New York City that are claiming they are just over fucking whelmed. I just watched it on YouTube, and there's like 5-6 different takes on it in New York City, some places in California. I don't remember exactly where. And one woman was caught on the news. Oh my God, it's just so crazy here right now. It's so crazy. One guy went there a day later, a day after she was on the news. Not a fucking soul in that clinic. So I don't know what to believe. I don't know. I'm just questioning things and hoping that I can find the answers, finding the truth. That's the problem. People are so dishonest. You never know what to believe, even human to human. You probably think I'm fucking crazy for saying the shit that I'm saying, which is fine. You can think I'm crazy. It doesn't bother me none. I look at shit and I take my own perspective on it. Like, do I believe this? Do I not? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. All I'm saying is question things. Question as much as you possibly can, because this just doesn't feel right. It doesn't sit right. You know what I mean? You turn on the news and it's like 800 more cases. Okay, who are they? Who contracted it? Break this down in a data science form, please. Who died? Oh, out of the 600 deaths in Canada, 80% of them were geriatrics. Oh, with pre-existing medical history. Oh, you mean to tell me this old man that sat there and smoked for 90 years of his life got the coronavirus and it killed him? Weird. So would the regular flu do that? Or is this some sort of super virus? Do we not have a handle on it? Do we not have a vaccine? Is there a vaccine? We don't know. We have no fucking information. And when you do find it, there's some other jackass that's out there. Oh, no, that's a conspiracy. See, we got everything under control. We just need everybody to self-quarantine while we're putting up all these 5G towers. And then we're coming to fucking inject you with nanotechnology so we know where when you're sleeping. We know when you're awake. We know where you're at all times, at any point in the world. That's the scary thing. Not saying that that's what's happening, but that would be fucking crazy. It'd be fucking crazy. Ain't putting no fucking computer chip in me, that's for sure. I'd rather die. Are you even living then? Do you even, like, are you considered a human being then? That's the crazy part to me. Do you even consider now, if they put a chip in you, are you okay with that? Are you okay with the government knowing? And I know some people are like, well, I don't do anything wrong anyways. Yeah, but it's almost a human right. I don't do anything wrong. I don't say anything against the government. Yeah, but when you do, right now there's a lot of people in Alberta that dislike the federal government. Now think of it like this: in China, you can't speak out against the fucking government. That you may just go missing if you do so. You just may go missing, and there's numerous cases of that happening. And who knows how far we are away from that here in Canada? Maybe even the United States. I don't know. I don't have that information. I'm not part of the Illuminati. But there's too much happening at one time. 2020 has been just a mind-blasting year. And for us to be like, okay, we're going to put it at this point, we've been just so like, what's the word I'm looking for? We've just been hammered with so much shit. Kobe Bryant dying, like that just shocked the whole world. It fucked things up. You know what I mean? Even I was like, man, Kobe Bryant, damn, Kobe, shit, a helicopter crash? What the fuck? The hell is he doing in a helicopter? You too rich. Fuck you doing flying around a helicopter? I feel like there's just more to it. The Australian wildfires, there's another one. Jeffrey Epstein. Like at this point, you're not even thinking about Epstein. Like, man, what else? There was almost they were talking about World War in January. We came out of the gate hot in 2020, man. Everybody's 2020 gonna be my year. Gonna be doing big things. Psych. Epstein didn't kill himself. Simple as that. Wow. We're almost we're going to be prepared for a World War III. Get ready, Iran. Fuck you. We're coming to you. Big military. Pow. Guess what else is happening? Australian wildfire. Let's burn Australia down. They're crazy enough as it is. We don't need that kind of shit moving in the forward underneath a global regime. Those guys are too fucking wild. You need to put them in check. Take every crazy motherfucker in the world, put them in Australia. Put them in Australia with just coast guards everywhere. Let them have their fun. Let them live their life. They can do whatever they want. Televise it. Show the chaos. Kind of like when George Carlin talked about taking all the criminals and making a TV series about it. Fuck, they should do that. And all the wild asses. All the fucking, all these fucking child diddlers, gangsters, all that. Anybody who's done anything wrong, like really fucked up, dump them in Australia with the most deadliest animals. And then you have like the world's most dangerous criminals. Oh God, you fucking would be insane not to tune into that. I would tune into that just to see who's creating alliances. It would be like a real life version of Survivor. You just go have drone footage, make it like fucking Call of Duty, hide weapons around and see who the winner is. Watch the fuck out of that. $9.99 a month. You can tune into, Survivor Australia Criminal Edition. Damn. I don't know what to tell you. I'm like I said, I'm an idiot. I'm a moron. I'm a slave. I'm a fucking slave to the system, just like you. Wake up, work. Go to sleep, jerk off, trying to find some pussy. Maybe every now and then drink some beers with my buddies. I only have one friend. But question some shit. Now's the time to question some shit. Learn. That safe road you took instead of chasing your dreams? And if you're young and you're watching this is a perfect prime example of don't just take the easy route. Because look at the easy route worked for 100 years. But will it always work? We don't know. We have no idea. We have no fucking idea. So if you have dreams and aspirations of being something, don't let anything hold you back, because the easy route just fucked all these people too. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Like I said, I'm the fucking idiot here. I'm a moron. But just to take the easy route and get fucked like a lot of people are, you know, a lot of people are going to lose a lot of shit during this. Some people are going to lose some houses or house. Some people are going to lose the place where they lay their bones at, man. Their vehicles. There's going to be a lot of shit that goes down after this. And it'll be interesting. So there you have it, man. Chase your dreams. Don't sit on your ass and just like, oh yeah, I wanted to be this, but it was easier just to be a fucking, you know, a handyman, or, you know, I wanted to be a mechanic, but I just, it would have been too much work and I took the easy road and went this way. Or, you know, what's a good, I'm trying to think of, like, I'm not really that person. I can't really be an advocate for, taking the easy road. I've never really took the easy road. Anything I've ever wanted to do, like MMA, I wanted to take fights. I just made sure my ends were met, you know, made a little bit of money. I've never been rich. I've never ever been rich in my life. I've never had like more than 10 grand in my bank account. That's for damn sure. So, and when I did, and when I did save up, I bought a place. And, you know, am I going to survive this? I don't know. Based upon actions of other people inside this business has left me with a giant pile of debt that I've almost paid off. And who knows? It'll be interesting. I'll be interested to see how people come out of this, how even myself comes out of this. I already told some people that if shit goes real sideways, I'm out, I'm gone, I'm leaving Canada, I'm never coming back. I'll still do this, but it certainly isn't going to be here. I'm not going to do it in a place where it's fucking cold all the time. You know, I'm not like I'm miserable here. I'm around my friends and family. They're all with me, but I'm not going to do it in, you know, in a place that I'm taxed to death, and who knows? I don't know. I don't know how this is going to come about. If I lose everything, fuck it. I'll pack my shit. I got a couple backpacks. I'm out. I don't know where I'm going, but it's not here. It's not the US. That's for sure. I'll go fucking kick it on a beach that has 5G internet. With no fucking growing bananas, eating mushrooms with all the locals at some like off, island of Indonesia, just sitting there getting high as shit on some mushrooms, talking about some wild ass shit, how there's a higher power, man. Me and him will grow bananas, have monkeys kicking it with us. We'll be so fucking high that we'll be able to talk to the monkeys. Oh fuck. Well, I don't know, that's my podcast for the week. Maybe I was gonna try and do 2 a week, but I feel like that's flooding everything. Maybe we'll see a revolution. Maybe we'll see it. Who knows? Pay attention to Italy. That's what I'm saying. See what they do. See what they're saying. Sicily, you come to me on my daughter's wedding and give me information like this. If you don't know that movie reference, check yourself, boy. The Godfather. I think that's is it part 2? I believe that's part 2. Anyways, great series. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. Maybe I'll do 2 a week. I'm not too sure. I'm finally feeling better. Like I can fucking move. My neck isn't so jacked up. I feel like I got some energy. I'll finally be able to rest, get a decent sleep. I don't have headaches all day long. I've had like 8 drinks during this whole quarantine thing. Haven't been boozing. No drugs. Smoked a little bit of weed, if you consider that a drug. I don't really consider weed a drug. It's just a plant. It's a plant that makes you happy. Yes. Again, thank you to all the Patreon dudes, the danger dongs. I'm going to call them that. Some danger dongs. Got some big ass dicks. Podcast 69. Use that. dangercatshop.com. Get 15% off your order, boys. And yeah, thanks again for tuning in. Like, comment, share, all that shit. If you're on iTunes, give me a rating. Let me know. Yeah. Till next time, the revolution will not be televised. Peace.